Let's get real. Welcome to James Unscripted. Here, we talk about anything and everything about life.
Well, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Like and share the video, hit the bell notification. I pretty much know that y'all heard it by now that Hulk Hogan passed away today. I think it was like 4 or 5 hours ago. There was rumors that for a while that he was sick, and basically they was saying that they don't think he was gonna make it. Then I hear reports about he had a heart attack. And, I don't know what it is, but to think my thoughts on Hulk Hogan, I was never was a Hulk Hogan fan. I want y'all to understand, when I was a little kid, we didn't know what the WWF was. We hadn't known about World Class. We hadn't known about Georgia Championship Wrestling, Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. We hadn't known about that. Jim Crockett Promotions and stuff. But I didn't know nothing about the WWF because I had lived down south. And till when cable come, I remember one time I hurt my knee. I hurt my knee or broke my hand in school, I think. I can't remember what it was. And I was in the hospital and I wanted to look at wrestling. It was sad and I was going to look at wrestling. And when in that black, what they call it, black something, when Vince McMahon bought the rights for TBS, it was a WWF. And I remember Vince McMahon would talk about the WWF. I said, what WWF? What is this? And when I saw the wrestlers, I remember Ricky Steamboat, Andre the Giant, Jimmy Snuka, but the rest of the cats I was looking at like, who are these cats? And then I remember I'm looking at this like, this fake wrestling. This is fake shit. Where the real stuff at? So, and lo and behold, later on down the line when cable form and stuff got more reach and stuff, let's see the WWF. And I never was a Hulk Hogan fan. I never liked him. I always thought Hulk Hogan was fake. I always thought he was putting on, it was an act. The WWF at the time, I had like Ricky Steamboat, I had like Macho Man Randy Savage. I was an Ultimate Warrior fan at the time and stuff like that there, but never was a Hulk Hogan fan. Not even when he come to WCW. Because like the belt had to get on him. I was so hateful when Macho Man get the belt and he always lose to Hulk Hogan. That was in WWF or WCW. And after finding out it was a work, when I was a kid, it was like, that's when people would say Hulk Hogan was a politic. That's to have the belt on him. And the NWO and all that, I just never was a Hulk Hogan fan. And a wrestling fan or as a person. Because I hear a lot of things about Hulk Hogan, of how he buried people, how he politics to be on top. And I remember the racer incident when Bubba Love Sponge, when they recorded him, he was saying racist comments, and then the fake apology, the fake crying. And Mark Henry said on Buster Open that he was really angry at Hulk Hogan because of that, because he was a Hulk Hogan fan. And he said after all that racist stuff come up, he went to Hulk Hogan and said, listen, let's do a tour, an apology tour, and I can't remember what schools, basically with black people, was living at in black people, predominantly black neighborhoods, and Hulk Hogan didn't want to do it. And Mark Henry basically say right then and there, it's like, yeah, this is fake. You know, you really ain't apologetic. Then him be a Trump supporter and all that, you know, even when I found the Undertaker was a Trump supporter, I had a lot of respect for Undertaker because of the gimmick, but for him being a Trump supporter, I lost respect for Undertaker too for that. And because well, that's another story. But a Hulk Hogan who went up there because he was a Trump supporter, the little respect I had for Hulk Hogan, I didn't care for because what he was going through in life after that and the dark, the lawsuits and all this right here. You had a little, feel sorry for him. And then he went up there with it. He found he's a Trump supporter. He lost the little respect I had. So his death is mixed feelings. It's not like, hey, okay, I'm gonna miss him or hey or whatever. It's not gonna be none of that. But I will say I don't wish death for no one. And for Hulk Hogan's family, his wife, his family and kids, my heart's got a prayers for y'all. I hope God give y'all encouragement and the strength to get through this. I mean, we know Hulk Hogan and Brooke had a falling out that Brooke pretty much, his daughter is Brooke, pretty much don't have nothing to do with the family. She married, got kids, and she don't have much to do with the family anymore. But my heart goes out for all of them. And, because you don't want your parents to deceased, man. My father died, my mother died in 89 and my father died in 99, and I missed them today. As me being a 56-year-old man, I miss them today because I would love to have the conversations with them and talk to them, especially me going through the financial problems of closing the business and trying to get my life back together. I could use my father words and my mother words right now. So it's hard when a kid lose their parents, so my hearts go out for them. So tell me, in the comment section, was you a Hulk Hogan fan? You can put your recipes on there. What's your favorite Hulk Hogan match? What was your favorite Hulk Hogan moment? And until that, y'all, I'm out. Peace.
Thanks for watching James Unscripted. Like the video, share the video, and hit that bell notification when you subscribe.